Hey guys, it's Jason. I just got off work, so don't mind me being in the car. Welcome back to ColourMeTrans. This week's topic is navigating intimate relationships with or without partners. During my journey on testosterone, I was in a long-term relationship for the first 6 months of me being on T. I lied. 4 months. The first 4 months of me being on testosterone, I was in a long-term relationship. That ended because they weren't comfortable with me being trans, blah, 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 blah. They'll never admit it, but it's okay. Having a relationship, or not really a relationship, but I guess you can say friends with benefits, since that breakup, it's been a very interesting kind of thing to deal with. I had talked to a few women, girls, and it wasn't the biggest issue when it comes to dating and being trans is that, one, they might or might not accept you for you. And two, you might deal with being fetishized. I don't know how to say the word. And it's a real big problem, because you don't want to be with somebody and then you tell them, you come out to them, hey, I'm trans, and they're just like, no, like, I don't want to deal with that, blah, 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 like, you know, whatever. They could be very transphobic. It could be triggering. And it's mentally and emotionally, it can be very damaging, as well as physically sometimes. When it comes to being fetishized, you'll never know until that person starts showing signs. How do you know if you're being fetishized? Them constantly, you know, asking you. I mean, it's okay to ask questions about one's transition, but when it comes to, you know, over-sexualizing their bodies and making sexual remarks that, you know, are very derogatory and all of that, once again, it can be very triggering. It can be very damaging mentally and emotionally. But the few people that I did talk to post-breakup, they weren't really trying to get to know me. For them, it was more of an experience kind of thing. Like, oh, I want to know what it's like to talk to someone or date somebody that is trans. And lo and behold, we're just like everyone else, you know? Our bodies might not match, you know, your ideal guy or whatever, or female in girls' cases. But we're still humans. We're still normal human beings. We still foster those emotions and feelings and all of that. But when it comes to dating, I haven't dated anyone. I've been intimate with someone. That was it was weird at first, because I wasn't really that comfortable with my body, post-breakup. I mean, I was still in the beginning stages of being on testosterone. I mean, after the breakup, you question a lot about yourself, you know, like, what is it about me that, you know, I got cheated on, or I got lied to, and blah, 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 and all this and that, you know, and it makes you, what is the word? It makes you very, I can't think of the word, fuck it, but you know what I mean. Insecure, there we go. It makes you very insecure. But this person that I've been intimate with, they have made me feel more like I should as a man than anyone ever has. Because this person accepts me for me, they like me for me. When it comes to being intimate, they're not being intimate with me just for, I mean, yes, it is a new experience for them, but, you know, that's not all that they're about, you know, and I like that. It's very hard for me to express feelings and emotions, and 90% of the time I'm a huge asshole. I will ignore you, I will push you away. My constructive criticism comes off a little harsh and all of that, but I'm just a very honest guy. I don't like lying. I don't like bullshitting or beating around the bush. I'm a very straightforward person, and a lot of people cannot handle that. But you know, if you can tolerate it and deal with me on top of me being a horn dog, A+ for you. Like, you fucking go. But yeah, my advice for anyone when it comes to dating, and I'm saying anyone because I know that there are cisgendered people that watch this video and everything. When it comes to dating a trans person, don't fetishize them. Don't over-sexualize them. Don't make sexually explicit comments that can be very derogatory because it can be very triggering, and it could emotionally and mentally damage that person. You know, like I said, we're just like every other guy and girl out there, you know, and we're the same, basically, you know. We foster the same feelings and emotions. We might express them differently, but we're still human beings. For anyone that is trans, and it comes to dating, the biggest question is, when should I tell them, you know? For me, obviously these people follow me on social networks, and they see it, you know? I'm not ashamed of who I am. I'm not afraid to tell them who I am. If they accept it, they accept it. If they don't, then they don't. I can't sit here and make somebody like me because I want them to, you know what I mean? If somebody doesn't want to date me or talk to me simply because I'm trans, that's on them, because they're gonna miss out on a lot of fucking good shit. To me, at least. I feel like I'm a very good person. I'm very loving. I'm very kind when I am. And, you know, I like making people happy. And so, when you should tell them, that is completely up to you. You can tell them as soon as you meet them, like, hey, you know,